Tonight, the transfer market has been jolted by a single consequential rumour. AC Milan are preparing a Euros 30 million bid for Barcelona centre-back Andreas Christensen, and if true, this move could trigger one of the most uncomfortable decisions at the Camp Nou in months. Christensen arrived with a reputation for composure, tidy passing and an ability to steady a backline under pressure, qualities Barcelona prize highly as they try to rebuild amid tight finance. But money talks in this window, and Barcelona's urgent need to balance the books and register their squad with La Liga has turned even established first-team members into potential bargaining chips. A sale of this size would free immediate funds and payroll space, helping the club complete registrations and buy time to reorganise their roster. Yet it also risks hollowing out a defence already stretched by departures and contract complications. For Milan, the calculus is straightforward. The Rossoneri seek stability and leadership at the heart of defence as they push on in Serie A and aim to be competitive in the Champions League. A player like Christensen, experienced at the highest European level and comfortable carrying the ball from the back, ticks several boxes for a team that wants to build reliably from the back while maintaining tactical flexibility. Reports suggest Milan see a rare opportunity to add a top-class centre-back without the astronomical fees usually demanded, and they believe Euros 30 million represents a fair and achievable fee for both sporting and financial reasons. The potential transfer carries implications beyond a single signing. If Milan succeed, they bolster a defence that has occasionally looked vulnerable in key moments, which could have knock-on effects in their title, ambitions and European campaign. If Barcelona accept, the club will sacrifice a defensive mainstay to address immediate fiscal constraints, a sign of how transfers are increasingly driven by accounting as much as by sporting vision. The timing matters. With the window closing and league registration deadlines looming, decisions will be fast and unforgiving. Barcelona's sporting directors face the choice of preserving the spine of the team or prioritising the club's ability to operate within La Liga's financial framework, a debate that strikes at the heart of modern football governance. Fans on both sides will react emotionally. Barca supporters could view a sale as a betrayal or a necessary reset. Milan fans will see ambition and intent, interpreting the move as evidence of a club that refuses to stand still. Behind the scenes, the agents, accountants and sporting directors will be calculating net wages, payment schedules, sell-on clauses and conditional bonuses, all details that often decide deals, even when sporting logic points another way. This story also illuminates a broader trend. Elite clubs are increasingly forced to treat the transfer market like a ledger, trimming assets not solely to improve performance but to comply with rules, register squads and protect long-term viability. For Christensen himself, the moment would represent a new chapter. Moving from the Camp Nou to San Siro would mean adapting to a different league, different tactical demands and fresh expectations, yet also offer a stage to imprint his leadership on a defence that needs reassurance. In the coming days, expect intensified media coverage, swift negotiation windows, and a possible formal bid that forces Barcelona's hand. The outcome will affect more than one club's short-term plans. It could set a tone for how Spanish giants manage financial stress and how Italian heavyweights capitalise on vulnerabilities. Whatever unfolds, the possibility of a Euros 30 million transfer for a player of Christensen's calibre is a reminder that modern football is shaped as much by timing and finance as by form and tactics. Fans, pundits and executives will judge the move differently depending on their perspective: pragmatic necessity for one club, strategic masterstroke for another, or an unavoidable compromise in a season of financial constraint. Keep an eye on the next 72 hours. Whether this rumour turns into a formal bid or fizzles out, the debate it sparks about football's priorities and the balance between sport and finance is already playing out.